back to the vlog. We're back at the shop. Just me and a buddy of mine, Chris. Tommy's on vacation in Mexico. This is where we ended up with. We ended up with degreasing, harness. Like I told you guys before, I'm relocating the our fuse box down here. I keep on forgetting to bring the torque bits home to get the crash sensors off. I did buy some about 320 grit to get rid of this surface rust over here and over here. Everything else is looking good here. I wanted to degrease again, but I forgot a scrubber, so I don't think I can start sanding yet because I want to, you know, degrease it and use like a bristle brush. So what I think I'm going to do today is I'm going to start just looking at the motor, take the oil pan off, and just make sure there's no K20 oil pump before I buy it, because it does have some goodies on it. It's not Chris, it's Kevin. I messed up on that one. Say what's up, Kevin. Say what's up.
What's up?
So, all right, we're going to necessitate this. I just want to make sure it doesn't have a K20 oil pump or anything, because if I go and buy it, then I'm going to have two, and there's no reason to have two, even though I have the two motors, but whatever. Yeah, we're just going to, I'll get back to you guys once I have the, I'm going to flip the motor around. I have to lay more stuff on the ground because I have no tray or anything to catch oil. So let me figure out something like that, and then when I have the oil pan off, I'll get back to you. All right, so I'm happy, Kevin, not Chris, I'm happy Kevin told me to pull this oil pan, because I was gonna go buy the K20 oil pump with the chain and the guide, the baffle. Every though I bought some of the stuff, I bought the guides, I bought the baffle. We take it apart, already freaking came with it. I'm so hyped right now. The old owner, not Tommy, the other owner, they did kind of do some weird stuff with the, what do you want to call that again? The dowel pin. I want to see if they plugged up. There's an oil port that you plug up, and I want to see if they plug that up, because it's like it gives you more oil pressure. You want most oil pressure as possible. So, and it's actually a Honda one. It's not no aftermarket bull crap. So Honda one HPT. What's HPT stand for, you know? So I bought the timing chain guide. So when you're in, you know, 9,000 RPMs and that thing's crazy jumping, the timing chain runs on this, and I don't know if you can see right there, they already have it on there. So there's like $100 wasted right there. So what I'm gonna do is I think we're gonna pull all the you know, pull these accessories off, take off the timing cover, and see what that is right there, or see what's under that.
There you go. So this is what's on there.
So they got it from HPT Motorsport. That's what it is. I did run across that website one time. But if you see right here with my fingers on, there's an oil port right there to block off the oil port, because like I said before, you want the most oil pressure. Does that make any sense?
Well, you just want more.
You want more oil pressure.
Consistent.
Yeah, so I'll get back to you guys. We're gonna take this stuff off. I want to be organized. I just want to clean up a little bit. And all right, guys, so we took it off. Or we took the timing chain cover off. Everything does look kind of new. What do you think? It looks new. So
yeah, it's all OEM.
All OEM. It looks good. That was the guide I was telling you guys about. It goes around the timing chain so it doesn't slip, or you know, that weird stuff. Kevin figured out what this was because it was boosted. So we're gonna have to take this back off and put a normal
engine oil pressure switch.
Engine oil pressure switch, and then this is the VTEC oil pressure switch, correct?
Yep. So
those two should be good.
And if those are clean, you know, it could have been like the cylinders could have been washed out.
Yeah,
those big injectors.
Exactly. 1300cc injectors were on it. So we're just kind of taking apart the motor right now. I'm having everything lined up nice over here. Yeah. Everything, what do you think? Everything's going good right now? What do you think?
Yeah.
Was there a bolt right here or no?
Not for this.
Okay.
That's for something else. It was already off.
Okay.
Yep.
14. But I mean, everything looks good. I was nervous, like, because I see some motors and the orange is like kind of popping off, but I don't even think I need new ones. It actually looks decent, you know? I'm thinking I'm just gonna send it. What do you think?
Well, all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I'm just gonna send it. They're not like a one-time use though, you don't think? Like, that's what I get nervous about, is like, oh, it's a one-time use.
You can check the stretch on the chain, but it all clearly looks brand new.
It really does.
And it's all OEM, so.
Yeah. So I was getting in touch with Auto Care Honda. Shout out to you, Sonic. You told me about them for K20 oil pump, but I don't need that. It saved me like almost $500. I'm so stoked about that. I think that's what I'm more happy about, you know, because that's like the main purpose for this engine. So you can tell it looks like it was repainted. I think I'm gonna try to repaint it again, but we're just trying to keep everything neat over here. And where's Tommy at? You're in Mexico right now, chilling, lucky mother. All right, guys, so we just got the cam out. Let me get a rag for there. We just got the cam out. We got all the rocker what do you call it, caps? You want to call them rocker caps? Yeah, get a rag. So what we're doing now is these rockers, right? These rockers, they have inside, it's like a pin and a spring for VTEC. So what happens is when you go to lift it up, the spring and pin will kind of pop out, and you don't know if you ever lose one. So the trick is what Kevin's doing is you take a zip tie, what he's doing, bring it around. Let's see if we get a light on. And be sure to go a little tight with it, and boom. So when you lift it up, we have another one over here, as you see. Should look something to like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do all those. No reason to watch 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 12 of them. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll get right back to you guys when we're finished up. All right, so then this is what it looks like when you have them all tied up. Like I said, it's always a spring and like a pin in there. So what happens is it'll shoot everywhere, and you don't want that, because you got to put it back together and the spring and pin is missing, and you'll just never know that it's missing, you know. So I'm really, like, I don't know how to say the word, procrastinating bad on this engine bay. I just don't want to sand it. Sanding is the worst freaking part, but I did want to scrub it down one last time. So that's that. Yeah, we're just still now we're gonna, there's like these dowel pins in right here, you know, all around. So you just gotta pry. What do you say, pry and cry?
Yeah.
Pry and cry, baby. Pry and cry.
There's 4 or 2 dowels
each
on every one.
So, and as you see, this is what this does. It stops the chain coming off. I don't have no hex, so I have to wait to get a hex to take that off. But everything looks brand new. I'm so stoked about everything looking brand new, because that saves me so much money. So I was like, I have to buy new timing chain guides and all this, that, blah, blah, blah. So I am so happy that has that. So I'm happy he talked me into taking that off. So all right, we'll start prying on this. So now what you want to do is you just want to be careful prying of where you pry. Where do you recommend to pry? Like where you're prying, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really recommended prying anywhere, but
yeah,
wherever you kind of can
get
as
it
soon
in
as
there.
you see it kind of break free, you got to work your way around. 'Cause like I said, there's a dowel pins.
Yeah.
On there. So it's these 3
that are
stuck right now. Yeah.
All right, well, we're just gonna keep going at it. All right, so we got it off. That's how it looks when it comes off. We just put the cams back on, the cam caps back on. Now we're down to the head. ARP head studs, that's actually really sick. The lost motion springs, I don't know if you can see that. It's very worn, so I'm probably gonna have to get a new one of those. It's not that bad, it could be worse. But I think we're almost about to call it a day here, just because the head studs, to get the head studs off, we probably need a bigger bolt or bigger breaker bar, and I don't have that here. So yeah, I think that's pretty damn good with how far we got with limited tools, right? So all right, well, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. If you got to the end of this video, really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment of, like, you know, what you guys did to your K24. If you do have a K24, what's it in, things like that. You know, I just want to see different ideas of what people have. I definitely want an EG hatch next. That's what's coming after I sell this car. So hopefully we can finish this car, sell it, make a few buckarooskies, you know, make a few buckarooskies, and just yeah. So all in all, thank you for coming back. Really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Your boy needs a haircut. Catch you on the next one. Later.